Thought by Pastor Michelle Fisher. Above all, keep your servant from presumptuous sins. Do not let them get dominion over me. Then I shall be whole and sound and innocent of a great offense. Keep your servant from presumptuous sins. It's an interesting line. The Hebrew word here is zedi, often translated as proud. So you could hear this line as saying, keep your servant from sins of pride, or perhaps even, Lord, keep us from thinking too highly of ourselves. If you follow the NFL, you'll know we're coming into season 6. And one Pittsburgh player has still not shown up on the fields. Le'Veon Bell is sitting on the sidelines holding out for more money. Last January, the Pittsburgh Steelers put a franchise tag on Le'Veon Bell, which means that he is not allowed to play for any other team until next year. That basically the only one who has the right to hire him is the Steelers. And the Rooney family, who owns the Pittsburgh Steelers, have offered him the highest salary of any running back in the league. And yet Le'Veon Bell thinks he deserves more, and as a result has been sitting out the entire season thus far. Now, one could argue that Mr. Bell is a bit presumptuous, and as a result is losing merely $900,000 a game. Yeah, just a little bit of money. And this is what happens when we think too highly of ourselves, when we allow our ego and our pride and our own sense of grandeur to guide us. We end up on the losing end of things. But it's not just Mr. Bell who's losing. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won 2 games and lost 2 games and tied yet another game. Had Mr. Bell been out on the field, many believe that the team would have performed better and would have more wins. So that Mr. Bell's presumption, his ego, his pride, are hurting not only him, but are also hurting his team and his fans, and one could argue the city of Pittsburgh, who takes great pride in their football team. Lord, keep us from presumptuous sins. It's not just ourselves that we hurt when we let our ego and our pride get in our way. We hurt those whom we work with, those who rely on us, those who depend on us. The Lord did not make us to live independently. Instead, God has created us to live together in community, relying on one another. And sometimes we have to remind ourselves that we have to work together, that we need one another. And we can't let our pride, our ego, our presumption get in the way. This has been a thought from Pastor Michelle Fisher through Lutheran Campus Ministry at the University of South Carolina. I invite you to check us out on Thursdays at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 6 p.m. We are located at 1702 Green Street in Columbia, South Carolina, and that is the U Kirk building, which we share. We are also available online on Facebook. Our online presence is GamecockLutherans.com, or you can use that other version there, but GamecockLutherans.com. You can find us on Facebook under GamecockLutherans.com. My phone number is 803-567-1972, and my email is lumen, as in Lutheran Ministry, at USC, University, South Carolina, at gmail.com. Have a great day, and God bless.